Blackstone Audio presents Multiple Exposure, a Sophie Medina novel, by Ellen Crosby. This book is read by Caroline Shaffer. Prologue. I've been in too many war zones not to recognize blood when I see it. But I did not expect to find it smeared on the whitewashed walls and puddled on the black and white harlequin tile floor when I opened my front door. It's just past midnight as my taxi driver pulls up to the curb on the quiet, dark cul-de-sac where we live in North London. I'm back after 2 grueling weeks of work in Iraq, a photo shoot on the new post-war architecture of Baghdad, pastels and sleek modern structures blooming incongruously alongside exquisite medieval buildings and the rubble of destruction. I open the arched wooden door to the half-timbered Tudor cottage Nick and I rent in Hampstead and call out that I'm home. Outside, the cab pulls away now that the driver, an elderly gentleman with an old-fashioned sense of chivalry, believes I'm safely inside. When Nick doesn't answer, I figure he's already upstairs, either in his study, he's been working so hard lately, or in bed reading. A bottle of Veuve Clicquot will be chilling in the silver bucket he bought at a flea market after the seller swore it was used at the Chateau de Condé for the wedding of Edward VIII and Wallis Simpson. There will be red roses, for passion, on my pillow. You don't have to tell me. I know I'm lucky. Then I see blood, illuminated by a swath of golden light from the lantern at the front door. Frantically, I begin turning on lights throughout the silent house. The blood is dark and rust-colored, but I can tell it's recent, not more than 4 or 5 hours old. The last time Nick and I spoke was in Istanbul as I boarded my connecting flight. Just before I hung up, he told me he loved me, as he always does, and I started to say, "Love you more," because that's our routine. But my phone, down to a sliver of a battery, died before I got the words out. I never got to tell him that one last time, and it still haunts me. I set down my equipment bag and suitcase and unstrap my tripod, which I wield like a saber as I follow the path of blood spatter. Signs of a struggle and someone being dragged. A partial handprint on the wall.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?